Okay. This is a mic test. See if it works. Should do. See if it works. Should do. Alright. Back-to-back games, night to night. Town Gaming X versus Paderborn Esports in what would be, I think, week 4 in their Nitro League season. TX Lure, Cookie Juicy, already starting on the upper foot. As Zupa is made to make a double save. Kia up, misses the ball. SND's there to finish it, bottom right. It's a good start by Saiyan Gaming X. One 0 up, 4-minute 39. Cookie Juicy on kickoff, wins the kickoff. SND is up quickly. Can't quite beat, but forces it to the side, and it's a shot by Cookie Juicy, saved away by Kia. TX Lewis is a shot, and it's gone top right, and he's absolutely slided it in. Sound Gaming X, unlike yesterday, where they put themselves in a position where they had to reverse sweep, are now starting on the upper foot and 2-0 up in this first game. As we head into another kickoff with Cookie Juicy on it again, but this time loses out. SND forced into his back corner, picks up the boost, does get the 100. TX Lure there to challenge. Missed by Zupa. Cookie Juicy maybe over, but can't. Gets beat out. TX Lure's there. TX Lure's just looking for a 50. Wins that 50 into middle. Cookie Juicy's there to beat. Cookie Juicy can't get the second touch. TX Lure in his back corner, waiting. Beats one. Does really well. It's a one-on-one. Zupa's there though. Does well defending that. TX Lure. Tries something mechanical, but can't quite. It's Zupa one-on-one with SND, and Zupa doesn't get a good shot. SND now switches it around, and this time he does take the opportunity, and he slots it in the back of the net of Paderborn Esports. SND saying, "You can't take 1v1s, but guess what? I'm going to take mine." TX Lure now versus Zupa on this kickoff. Zupa wins it. Zupa also gets a dunk. That's very good play by him, but Cookie Juicy up very quickly. Kia gets a good touch. SND's there to control. Zupa just plays it into Saiyan's possession. Paderborn have been throwing away possession quite easily in these opening minutes. It's a trade of demos given out by SND. Zupa tries to push up the field and does so. Zupa's doing very well with these dunks. TX Lure gets demoed. Cookie Juice is there in his back left corner. Touches it, tries to pass it to S&D, but it's a risky one. Zupa on this left-hand wall. It's going to go up. He tries to get to the pinch, but does not cause any threat. TX Lure is now going to chase this one down with 0 boost. And Kia passes it over to the left side. SND playing on the backboard. No one's really hitting the ball. I don't know what's going on, but SND wins a massive challenge, and that's just going to go in to make it 4-0 to Sound Gaming X in this first game, putting out a statement game. And we haven't had to talk about Athos a lot because he's been pretty quiet, but he did go for kickoff, but they tried a fake kickoff this time. It's going to go backboard. Cookie Juicy misses the open net. It's unfortunate. They're 4-0 up. They don't need to worry about that. TX Lure is going to try for something mechanical. Can't quite get it done. Zupa's there to recollect for Paderborn. Paderborn. Zupa on the wall. He's trying something. Cookie Juicy's there to intercept. Can't get past the Sound Gaming X defense at the moment. Athos now tries to mix it up. Does get a pass, but it's a massive pinch out to this right-hand wall. Cookie Juicy's in an awkward position, and they bump into each other. Athos misses on the wall. That's a big miss. TX Lure there. SND now through the middle. He's going to try to solo play it. He's going to air dribble. He's kind of mechanical. That is a lovely double tap by SND. Showing he's got mechanics. He woke up today and chose violence. That is nice. SND. Sound Gaming win the first game. statement game. I think it was, I want to say 5-0. Yeah, 5-0 to Sound Gaming X. And SND takes MVP, rightfully so. Most important thing is Sound Gaming X, can they bring this into the next game and then close it out? They don't want to let Paderborn get back into this. But it's a very good start. If you saw Afost, the player I was talking about for Paderborn, who got 18 points that game, which is, I didn't even know it was possible. I'm not gonna lie. 18 points. That was I think that's got that's a record. So Afos, I think if he steps up a bit, then they might maybe have a game. I don't know what's happening. Are we leaving the game or what? I don't know if I'm leaving the game or not. They want a new lobby, maybe? I'll just leave, I guess. I could be very wrong, but it's either asking for the game to be limited to 5 or goals. If it's goals, then that is embarrassing that they're asking goals to be limited to 5. That's a bit weird. But if it's games, then it makes sense, I guess. You know. I don't actually know what that means. I don't know. Anyway. In the best of 5, first 3 games, Sound Gaming 1-0 up in the series. As we hop back in after the technical issues. Game 2. Paderborn have to strike back to have a good chance in maybe contending for this Week 4 win. SND with good kick off TX Lure follows it straight back up. Kia now. Oh, that's a really good challenge by Cookie Juicy. Unexpected. SND there. Good pass down to Cookie Juicy. That was very close. That would have gone in. That would have been a highlight reel. That's a great shot by Cookie Juicy. What a save by Afos. I asked him to step up. And what does he do? He pulls off a magical save on the back line of Paderborn. Super 77 up for the ball. SND gets some of it, but not a lot. Kia now. Just throwing it onto this right side wall. Cookie Juicy. He's going to try to pass into the middle, but doesn't. Afos can't quite get there. It's a midfield battle at the moment. TX Lure booms it. And is it an open net? Nope, it doesn't. It's a bad pass. S&D can't do much with it, but Cookie Juicy's there to recollect. Cookie Juicy gets a flip, but can't. Has to double into the middle. Zupa beaten by SND again. SND has been a star player this series who has quite literally just won the series for Sound Gaming X. It has been good team play, but SND, when it comes down to it, he's been shooting and taking all the chances. Talking about him, he's on kickoff. But he loses, and that is a goal by Zupa. It's a kickoff goal. 1-1. Paderborn fight back. It's unlucky. The follow-up by TX Lure was very far up. He cheated so close, and it just didn't quite pay off, you know? It's one of those ones where you can't do much about. Cookie Juicy. Maybe tides are turning. TX Lure on his own backboard. He's going to jump. Jumps in front of it, but gets the bump for Cookie Juicy. Cookie Juicy now gets the flip. Beats one. Very nice play. Super flicks one. Afos is really turning up the heat, getting those demos and actually doing quite a bit for his team. Cookie Juicy trying to look to disrupt the Paderborn team. That's a great demo by TX Lure, and that's a great goal by TX Lure. Assisted by Cookie Juicy, but that is all TX Lure. He hits it up and gets the demo on Afos, who was just finding his feet in this series to kind of knock him down a bit, and then scores. 2-1 Sound Gaming X. S&D wins that ball. Aphos plays that over to the right side. TX Lure on his own backboard. Whilst Kia goes up for it. Can Kia do anything mechanical? Not quite. Uses all his boost early, but Zupa goes for the shot, and it's a double save by S&D and TX Lure. And it's a shot, hits the left side of the woodwork. Shambles for both teams, but it looks like, and they have, Paderborn have just overcommitted again. Paderborn keep committing too many men up when they hit the woodwork or get close to scoring. And whilst doing that, they get caught every time. And TX Lure just slots it into an open net. He was never going to miss that. And they go 3-1 up. Kia on the kickoff now. TX Lure misses the ball, but S&D's there to recollect through the middle. Cookie Juicy going for something incredible, but misses. Zupa 77 gets a good 50 out, and he's going to probably leave it, but they don't. There's no communication there. And he passes it to Cookie Juicy. Cookie Juicy attempted save by Aphos, but can't. And Cookie Juicy is there to score. You know, that it's a good attempt, but it's just lazy from this Paderborn team. They're not playing as a team. Their communication's all over the place. They're playing very greedy. And Sound Gaming X have just been the better team by far. TX Lure now. He's going to double it, but can't. Kia clears out to Aphos. Aphos gives him a shooting chance. He tries to place top left, but can't. Cookie Juicy now recollects the ball on this right-hand side. Fakes out one. It's a lovely fake. TX Lure knocks it down. It's going to be an open net. Cookie Juicy's just disrupting the back line, but what a save by Zupa. He's got back last minute for the ball. It's a great save, despite the efforts by Sound Gaming X. Cookie Juicy on this wall. Knocks it out. It's a really good challenge by Aphos, who's really stepped up. I cannot say it enough. Cookie Juicy goes to the redirect. That's close and leaves it for S&D. S&D. It's a great shot into the middle of the goal. Just leaves Paderborn with no choice but to concede another. Really fast shot by S&D. No one's saving that. And now it's Kia on 46 points who needs to step up. Looks like this Paderborn team, they're just, you know, when all three of them are working, it could work. But at the moment, one of them are just dipping every game. S&D puts up to the left. Off the corner, TX Lure gets beaten. But Cookie Juicy's there with all the time, but does get beaten. It's a lazy touch. Kia onto the backboard. Is anyone there for Paderborn? But they were, but they just missed. TX Lure is a lazy flick. Aphos tries to beat. S&D is a great challenge. Cookie Juicy's a one-on-one. Is he going to take it? Oh, is he just? It's a lovely fake from the defender. Let's watch this over. He's like, oh, no. I'll go 5 seconds late and leave you ankles broken, waiting in hospital. That is a disgusting goal. Cookie Juicy on the kickoff. Cookie Juicy have been winning these kickoffs relentlessly. Cookie Juicy across his back line. That got a bit scary for a minute. Cookie Juicy's still on it. He wants the ball and nothing else. He beats two. S&D off the post are so unfortunate for Sound Gaming X, but they're 6-1 up. They don't care. They get one more and they're Braziling them. Cookie Juicy gets another one. Is this the 7th goal? Is this the Brazil? No, because TX Lure completely misses it. S&D hits it up. S&D. Is this S&D? Is it? No, it isn't. Unlucky. Cookie Juicy's there to recollect. He wants the ball, but leaves it for TX Lure. That's very good. Kia. It's a good clear, but Zupa, can he 50? No, he can't, but he can 50 Cookie Juicy out the way. Zupa, Kia is just absolutely outrageously bumped his own teammate. What is he doing? Cookie Juicy's up. He's going to go for the double, but can't. TX Lure. Is that rule one? No, it isn't. S&D onto the backboard. What is going on? Cookie Juicy's there for the shot. He's going to go for the double. Dunk it down. He misses. And Kia's there to recollect. That was the most shambolic couple of minutes of Rocket League I've ever watched, but Aphos is going to be there. And Aphos, 25, pushes it through. He stepped up this game. No, it's probably not going to mean they win this game, but it's a goal to go into the next game to try to pull off a reverse sweep against Sound Gaming X. That was after lazy offense by Sound Gaming X. They could have scored so many times, but I guess 6-1 up and they didn't really care. But we'll see what happens. It's not over yet. Aphos misses. 20 seconds left. It would need a miracle for 4 goals to go into the back of the net. Zupa. Over all of them, no one's back for Sound Gaming X, but it's not gone in. He's going to go for a bump. What is going on? Key is there, and his top left pinched in. 9 seconds left. 3 goals. What is going on? Both sides right now, just in each other's heads, it feels like. Saiyan Gaming X kind of giving up a bit and letting it kind of get more loose in the defense, as they are already... They've already won this game. As S&D tries to add one more to the tally, Athos is going to try to redirect, but no, he doesn't. And Saiyan Gaming X take the second game in a pretty convincing style again, dropping the last minute, though, which might be a big momentum shift for Paderborn to get some goals on the board. Heading into the third and looking like to be the third and final match. Saiyan Gaming X have a chance to finish this in a sweep. I spoke to Cookie Juicy before this game, and he said that we was going to sweep. So if he doesn't, he's lied. So he better. Saiyan Gaming X with a massive bounce back. Yesterday, yes, they won, but it was a reverse sweep, and it was close. But this time, they're doing it convinced with a lot of I cannot speak. Shut up. Athos 25. Up the wall. Kia is just going to be forced to go back. Cookie Juice is going to force that 50 and does so and wins. SND looking to disrupt the back line. TX Lua on his own backboard reads the play lovely, and he's just there to collect the ball. Super backflips. SND with boost. He's going to go for something mechanical, but messes it up. He was going for the pass. Cookie Juicy hits on to the opponent's backboard. Paderborn trying to push for the first goal. Cookie Juicy's there. Cookie Juicy's everywhere at the moment. SND goes up on the corner. Zupa's there. Pinched by Cookie Juicy. Cookie Juicy's doing a bit too much, you might say. Key is there. Is it top right? Oh, just missed off the woodwork. Zupa's there. Is it in? No, it's saved by SND. It's a great save. SND on a 1v1. You know what he's like. Oh, but Athos got bumped into it, and Athos has got boost, but he leaves it for Kia, and it's a bad shot by Kia. It's not even close. Super's going to try to read this wall play and does so beautifully, but SND's there to play it through the middle to Cookie Juicy. Cookie Juicy's up off the corner of Paderborn. Kia now for Paderborn. Up. Athos caught lacking. Zupa can't get up. It's a good shot by Cookie Juicy, but it's just over on the backboard. It's another good shot by Kia is there to save it. SND, panic station for Saiyan Gaming X, and he's missed an open net. Kia, TX Lua to recollect for Saiyan Gaming X as a lifeline, but it's not over yet. Zupa, it's not quite in. Cookie Juicy is a great clear. Kia is there on the wall. It's not going to be in, but can he get the double tap? No one's there to cover it. He doesn't quite get it. SND on this right side. SND flicks one. Zupa in his own corner has to defend and does so. Puts it into the middle. TX Lua caught too far up. SND now has to play onto this right wall. Cookie Juicy's going to have to read this, but doesn't. But SND's there to recollect. Zupa is going to play into the middle. Athos, he just has to get on target. He misses. Oh my God. Zupa puts it in the back of the net after Saiyan Gaming late heroics and just cannot quite keep it out. It was so close. It was very unlucky, that pinch. Saiyan Gaming are 1-0 down in possibly the final game. TX Lua with a lovely win off kickoff. SND, it's going to be an open net for Cookie Juicy, and you know he's not going to miss. They make it 1-1. It's a great retaliation after going 1-0 down. Athos, nowhere to be seen. Kia, even further away. And Cookie Juicy just slots it away. Half the game left. It's all to play for. Athos goes up onto the wall. Cookie Juicy, it's a great fake out. Cookie Juicy trying to fake more. Can't. SND left alone at the back. Cookie Juicy's trying to get that demo, but can't. SND, well defended. Athos, bad touch. Forced to pass it back. Athos doing some passing play of his team. Zupa wins it for his team. Cookie Juicy up, pinches off the wall. Athos is a good touch if he can get the demo on S&D, but doesn't go for the demo. Athos still on the board, 27 boost, gets beat out by TX Lua. Zupa, maybe a touch into the middle. It's going to be an open net for Kia, and Kia takes it. Saiyan Gaming 2-1 down. That's lazy defending. It's a great beat by Zupa. And Cookie Juicy, SND just doesn't jump in time. Cookie Juicy sees that SND wasn't fast enough. He tries to get across, but just cannot do it quite in time. Cookie Juicy on kickoff gets a great win. This could be the retaliation we normally see from Saiyan Gaming X when they go 1-0 down. TX Lure puts it to his left-hand side. Cookie Juicy's going to flick one up. Aphos puts it to the right. TX Lure. I don't quite know what that was, but Kia clears it out towards the Saiyan Gaming X. But Zupa just misses the ball. They're missing easy stuff now. Maybe the pressure's getting to them. Maybe they actually know they can win and they're still getting to them. Cookie Juicy can't quite win a challenge, but S&D's there to recollect. Kia is going to clear that out. TX Lure gets a touch to Cookie Juicy, who keeps it in this Paderborn corner. SND pushing the ball deep into their half. TX Lure now. Just going to absolutely boom it. Aphos gets a good touch out. Aphos maybe again. Aphos gets that bump. Oh, and that is really bad defending. Kia, I think it was, absolutely whiffs the ball. Yep, on the backboard, whiffs the ball. Leaves Zupa in no man's land. And that is 2-2 by Saiyan Gaming. Looking to close out the series this game. Kia on kickoff. Pretty level. Zupa gets a nice redirect to win it. TX Lure on his own backboard. Panics a bit. It's gone middle, but S&D's there to recollect. But Kia booms it straight back into the Saiyan Gaming half as they maybe start to panic a bit. But TX Lure does win. S&D's there. It's a passing play, but Kia's there to intercept that. Cookie Juicy with the flick. Flicks it up. Flicked up to S&D, but S&D misses. These are critical hits here. TX Lure misses. Doesn't get the boost. He gets boost stolen by Aphos. Aphos is a good pass down. But Kia just didn't quite commit. Kia now does commit. Goes to backboard, but Cookie Juicy's there. Anyone you don't want on the ball is Cookie Juicy. It's the one person you don't want on that ball at the moment. TX Lure trying to beat the man. Cookie Juicy back on the ball. Aphos, are we going to see late goal, 0-second just-in moment in this series? As TX Lure goes up, is anyone there going to be there? Oh my god! It hit the post. It was possible for the angle, but he couldn't quite get it. Cookie Juicy puts it to the left side. Kia completely misses. Cookie Juicy didn't quite expect that, so misses himself. TX Lure is going to have to go over to the side and defend it as it's kind of a one-on-one. S&D is there for the 50. It's going to go out as a double commit by Cookie Juicy and S&D. TX Lure is going to try to recollect off that double commit. Aphos hits it on the wall. Is anyone there? Zupa's going to go for the shot. It's defended by TX Lure. Aphos for the shot. It's gone off. Kia just needs to get on target. And it's gone in by Kia. And they're going to fight back. Kia putting the goal in, having 400 points, is fighting back for this Paderborn team. Paderborn take it to a 2-1 series. One more game, won by Paderborn, and we will go to that game 5 like we did yesterday, where all the marbles are to play for. But Saiyan Gaming X still have one opportunity to just take it this next game. Saiyan Gaming X have, I think, clearly been the better team. They just need to keep it together and not, I think they got a bit complacent in that game. I thought they already won and, they nearly Braziled them. So I think they got a bit cocky and a bit too egoistic. But if they settle that back down, they should be able to take this series, this game. Zupa gets beat by Cookie Juicy. TX Lure is up early. TX Lure for the double. It's very unlucky. Can't quite get the angle. S&D pinches up for Cookie Juicy. Cookie Juicy just over. They're all firing on all cylinders already. Kia is going to get on his car. Flicks one. This is great from Kia. Can't get it on target, but still dunks. Zupa's going to have a shot. He tries to put it top left, but can't quite get it. Aphos keeps it. Both teams are just firing at each other to see who fires first and who hits the target first. S&D there to 50 it away. Aphos might get caught flat-footed. He does so, but his teammates there to recollect. TX Lure there for the shot. What's the save by Aphos 25? That is very quick reactions. Kia misses the ball, maybe leaves it for Aphos. Zupa there? What? What is happening in the Saiyan Gaming defense? There must be a miscommunication. I did see a bump take place, but Kia fakes it for Aphos and Zupa gets in the way and TX Lua just can't quite handle with it. Saiyan Gaming defense have just been confused, basically. Kia now on this wall. Saiyan Gaming are letting this game get away from them. This was their series. SND now takes it up. Zupa plays it over to the right-hand side. Is anyone there to collect for him? Kia plays it to Aphos. This is great team play, but the shot is off target. It's going to be sad about that one. Cookie Juicy gets a great 50. Kia's racing back, but does get the demo. Cookie Juicy, it's an open net. SND, how have you missed that? How have you missed that, SND? That was harder to miss than not. SND is going to get revenge for what he just did. He can't quite. TX Lua's going to have to try to reclaim it. And Saiyan Gaming X have got to be kicking themselves. So what they just did was a great shot. It's got to be in. TX Lua shows SND how to finish an open net. And they put it to 1-1 in this series. Saiyan Gaming in comms must be shouting at each other right now. I'm not going to lie. Because they have missed some serious opportunities and chances. Anyway, kickoff with 3 minutes 15. Cookie Juicy goes up. Zupa is there. Goes over TX Lua. It's all up to Cookie Juicy. Kind of passes it, but Cookie Juicy positions himself well to get the second ball. It's a shot by Aphos. It's not quite in. Cookie Juicy has to get up quickly. It's a great shot by Kia. The speed, momentum, and how fast he was up for that just meant Saiyan Gaming X had no chance saving this. As Paderborn goes 2-1 up in the series, and that's one of those shots where you're just like, what do you do? With 3 minutes on the clock, pretty much, Saiyan Gaming need an answer. If not, then they're going to game 5. TX Lua gets a touchdown. Oh my God! He was about to peak, but didn't quite. It was off the crossbar. That was very close. Cookie Juicy, if he gets that again, it's a scoring opportunity for SND, and SND does take it. What a shot by SND, and most importantly, what a pass by Cookie Juicy. I called it. He gets one more. It's a shooting opportunity. SND, his teammate, saw it all along and slots it into the top half of the goal. SND now, on this kickoff, to win it for Saiyan Gaming X. Half the game left, all to play for still. It's 2-2. It's such a back-to-back series. Aphos is there. TX Lua gets beat out. Cookie Juicy with all the time in the world, but he's going to get challenged on the wall. He's going to go for the flip. No, he doesn't. He actually fakes out. He fakes me. Kia on the own backboard. It's missed, but well recovered by Kia. And then Aphos helps. Aphos. And no man's land and gets caught. And Cookie Juicy puts it in for Saiyan Gaming X. As we go up 3-2 in goals. SND just lurking. Cookie Juicy. It's an open net. He's not going to miss. 2 minutes on the clock. Saiyan Gaming X, despite being 1 goal down, have brought this to a 3-2 in this game. Zupa gets a flick on. Paderborn haven't given up yet. As Zupa does miss that ball, though, that has to hurt. SND now goes up. He's going to be mechanical. You can tell he actually tries to pass it and beats all of Paderborn. He's going for something crazy. TX Lua flips the wrong way. It's unfortunate. Zupa clears it out. Saiyan Gaming X, you can kind of tell they've kind of... Oh my God, that was insane. As I was saying, Saiyan Gaming X, you can see in there how they're playing. They've kind of just... They think they've won already, but they have to stay complacent. As I say that, it's looking like they have because TX Lua slots it in. It was a great flick by TX Lua. Cookie Juicy. I actually don't know how... Oh, no, Cookie... Okay, TX Lua was there for the finish. For a minute, I thought Cookie Juicy should have scored that, but maybe not. S&D plays it to the left-hand wall. Cookie Juicy, if he gets one more here, that could be game. But any chance of Paderborn coming back, they've got to score next. SND up. Great defense by Kia. As TX Lua keeps that pressure on in the Paderborn half. But Zupa says no and booms it down to the other side. Cookie Juicy gets a nice touch, but Kia's there. There was a shot on target, but Cookie Juicy just placed his car in a perfect place to defend that. Is Kia going to be there in time? Doesn't Cookie Juicy just waltzing around this team and does flick, and it's going to be in. And you love to see that. Cookie Juicy ends up scoring it, but I think it was TX Lure did get a touch on it, but Cookie Juicy said, no, that is my goal and my points. As Cookie Juicy on 611 points this game. This is the player overall for me in this squad that steps up most. Cookie Juicy is that player that waltzes around every team and does what he wants and scores every goal nearly. He is a quality player, and S&D is always there to follow him up, whilst TX Lure is great defensively. TX Lure, talking about him, he's just boomed the ball to middle, but none of his teammates were there to follow. Kia, not giving up quite yet, trying to start something on offense. But S&D's there. Zupa gets a 50 to this right-hand corner. Cookie Juicy just playing it slow. So really nice touch, actually. Zupa forced to clear it out to this right-hand corner again. TX Lure just pressing forward, making sure they had no chance to even get another complimentary goal. And S&D for the chance to add one more. TX Lure wants one more. It's going to drop the floor. And Sound Gaming, as much as it says 2-1, that's what Paderborn would want. It's 3-1 in series, and Sound Gaming take series. Or is it one more game? Can we get confirmation? Why are people running up? Because I swear we played a game before this. Have we got one more? Okay, maybe not. We must have one more. Somehow, even though we played a game before this and won. But, you know, whatever. We'll ignore it. So it looks like the first game that Sound won was maybe a warm-up. Oh, it was a new lobby. I've just got confirmation, which means Sound Gaming are 2-1 up now, which means they were only 1-1. And that means Paderborn are still in this. We're only on game through 4 now. No, fuck. Yeah, 4. Cookie Juicy 50s it into the middle. TX Lure goes up. Cookie Juicy's on the wall for that. TX Lure on the wall. Athos clears it out to the right. SND is putting pressure on the Paderborn team, but can't. Athos has really stepped up these last games and probably been one of the star players. And TX Lure, that is disgusting. Absolutely fakes out one. Carries on the play instead of leaving it for his teammate. It's probably not the right call there. TX Lure just kind of winning every challenge, but ends up having to pass it straight to Zupa. As Athos beats in Zupa, maybe an open net. It's a really, really good shot. And what a placement from Zupa, bottom right corner. As Zupa does everything in his power to drag his team into this game 5. TX Lure beaten, cannot save it. 4 minutes on the clock. Sound Gaming X now needs to score in normal time. Cookie Juicy fakes out one. These fakes have been prolific. Cookie Juicy is going to get on his car. Oh, he tries to fake 2. You can still see the confidence just booming out of the Sound Gaming X team. He's going to go for the double, but can't. TX is going to try to keep it. Kia off his own backboard. Can he get touched? There's a big touch by S&D. If he didn't get that, that's probably a goal in his own net. Kia's going to pass it back. But Cookie Juicy, you didn't quite see him, but he's there to intercept. Cookie Juicy now playing at the speed of a lightning bolt. It's a great pinch, but can't. Athos caught in a sticky situation. Cookie Juicy's there. Cookie Juicy's going to win. He's got all the boost in the world. He's actually going to be unselfish and pass this TX Lure. TX Lure is just going to place it into the middle of the net. It's an open goal, and it's really well played by Cookie Juicy to unselfishly pass that to his teammate. As there's another overcommit by Paderborn Esports. They just cannot quite keep that third man far back enough. 3 minutes on the clock. 1-1. Still all to play for. As Athos is forced back to go for boost. And Zupa gets beat. And that's actually in. Athos does a very bad job in saving it. and doesn't save it, quite frankly. And Cookie Juicy's going to take that one, even though he's probably laughing about that in comms, the fact that he actually scored that. But they're not going to be complaining. Sound Gaming, 2-1 up. Super misses an easy ball. It looks like they're just crumbling under the pressure. TX Lua now left on a 1v1. He's being unselfish. Passes it to Cookie Juicy. And generally, Cookie Juicy, when he links up with either of his teammates, it's seriously dangerous. As you can see here, Cookie Juicy, when he's given a shot, he does not miss. 2 minutes 55 on the clock. 3-1 up for Sound Gaming X. It's looking like a victory lap for them at the moment. But there's a long time left, and it's definitely not over yet. Oh my god, if TX Lua hit that, I would have given him my Rocket League decals and just a whole account. Aphos now bangs it in search for a goal to kind of reclaim some sort of hope for this team. Kia puts it into the middle. Cookie Juicy's just going to bang it. Only 32 boosts, so can't really do anything. It's a pass from Zupa to Kia as TX Lua bangs it. TX Lua still going, and SND. We haven't seen that TX Lua and SND linking up, and that's the first time we see it. TX Lua, just look at that pass. It's an easy little tap, and SND this time doesn't miss the open net and slots it really nicely into the top corner. 4-1, Sound Gaming X. They can smell the wind. They are literally, they can touch it. It's so close. They just have to. Oh my days. Zupa. I'm so sorry I just went silent, but I didn't expect Zupa to miss that. And what is going on the back of Sound Gaming's half? It's shambles defense and even more shambles offense as Zupa misses an open net. And I say that SND misses an open net again, but guess who doesn't miss an open net? Cookie Juicy, because he never misses open nets. But SND, he's probably going to call that a pass, but let's be real, it definitely wasn't. But Zupa had the chance to put this to 4-2 and completely whiffed his lines. Kia, though, does win the kickoff, gives Paderborn some hope. Zupa in search for some redemption after what he did. As Aphos can't get it on target, it's a double commit by Kia and Zupa. It's not looking good for this team with 1 minute 40 left on the clock. Aphos is there to recollect. SND is going to be in his own corner to try to win this. Challenges in his own corner, and Cookie Juicy just pinches off his back wall, really clean. Leaves it for Cookie Juicy again. SND queuing up in the middle. TX Lua gets a touch, can't quite get it in. SND gets bumped. Zupa flicks it, touches it around his teammate. This is shambolic Rocket League if I've ever seen any. Oh, that's unfortunate as Cookie Juicy bumps TX Lua. TX Lua is going to try to 50 but can't. Cookie Juicy leaves it for SND. SND going to try to do something himself. It's a good pass to TX Lua. TX Lua with the double. Can he do it? Why would you pre-jump that? But SND's done it again. The curse of SND. He misses another open net and he's angry. But TX Lua, it's saved by Aphos. Their day is getting no better. Apart from the fact they are 5-1 up and they're about to take this series. SND passes it out in frustration. It's an open net of Cookie Juicy. Can maybe Doomsy dish this. He's going to want to, but passes it out. Unselfish play again. His pinch, is that actually bottom right? No, it's not. SND, you can tell he really wants his goal after missing 2 open nets. Cookie Juicy passes it off to the right. Aphos is going to get that demo and then rotate back. Kia actually gets the beat there, but Cookie Juicy is just there to collect nicely in defense. Cookie Juicy still up for this ball. He has done so much this game at 650 points with 3 goals in 4 shots. He has got a 75% shooting accuracy at the moment. He's insane as the ball drops to the floor. And now I can finally say Saiyan Gaming take week 4 of Nitro League against Paderborn Esports, and Cookie Juicy is reborn. My throat feels like a bit of sandpaper, but thank you guys for watching. This has been week 4 or 5, I can't really make sense of it anymore, of Nitro League. And yeah, 5-1, Sound Gaming X continue their march. Week 4, I just got confirmation. It was week 4. It's been week 4. And Sound Gaming X continue their march through their division in Nitro League. And who knows what they can do after this performance. They absolutely smashed this team. They reverse swept. You know, they've got such momentum going for them. Cookie Juicy looks amazing. SND last series in a reverse sweep looked amazing. Everything looked great as the boys congratulate each other. As you can see. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in week 5.